Hi, my name's Matt, and this is Animal Crossing. Oh good, it's raining. It means I don't have to water my flowers. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of daily activity here. And it basically involves wandering around, hitting rocks, looking for recipes, talking to animals, and checking for hybrid flowers, which actually I don't think I watered them yesterday because it takes ages. Oh, interesting. That's one thing I could do actually, is put up some more plots. I think that's holding me back. Thanks, Isabel. I'll see you in Smash Bros later. Brilliant. It takes so long to water my plants, and I use about 5 watering cans each time. I've collected a lot of furniture, sure have. Oops, there we go. Okay, I wonder what they gave me. Probably a plaque. They're not very imaginative. Cocoa tree. Also, I've got a hose reel and a digital scale, just in case I want to become a shady character. You all know what type of character I mean. My azaleas haven't flowered yet, that's a shame. I wonder how long it takes. I'm sure they were in that state yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is have a quick check of the clothing on sale, because I'd missed out on that yesterday. I opened the game too late and I've got vouchers. Teddy bear onesie. Perfect. Exactly my style. I kid, of course. Hey! That mannequin stole my look. No, I don't think so. Thanks though. Those are some nice cut-offs though. If you want to roleplay a Never Nude, there are dozens of us. Any aisle. Got high-end cutting-edge micro-adaptive sweat-wicking technology. Brilliant. I do sweat a lot. Hi, Sable. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Don't think I've ever seen her take a break. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Thanks. Sometimes there are things which either aren't on sale or aren't apparent, or we just don't see at all. I'm tempted by those cut-offs though. I really am. Possibly some glasses as well. Oh yes, very classy. Very glassy. Yeah, it's got to be the cut-offs. If I don't buy them, I'll regret it. These ones, I think. Okay. Yes, I do want to wear them. So if I strip off to a Never Nude, is that going to affect any kind of YouTube algorithms? I mean, I might be demonetized, but that's fine. I don't monetize my videos anyway. There are dozens of us. Dozens. do have to very quickly run into the Nook stop just to see if I can empty a bit of inventory out. I was up too late last night. Oh, fax machine, very 90s. My heyday. Well, I need to sell some stuff. Oh, it was Sunday morning I missed the turnips. Okay, next week. I will sell all of this, please. That sounds incredible, thank you. I think I'll go and spend some of these bells. I do need a couple more plots, so I think that's probably the first thing I'll do today is just look for another plot. I think I'll go above the town square. I always expect Tom Nook to have Isabelle bent over the counter here. I'm sure images of that exist somewhere. Hi Tom. Nature Day Plus, more miles than usual. I've got loads of miles, I've given up spending miles. I'm fairly eco-friendly, yeah. I don't remember taking part in that. Ooh, hedges. Brilliant. Okay, now can we actually talk about what I want to talk about, please? Thank you. Let's talk infrastructure. Sell some land. Yep, there we go. Why is he charging me? That's what I want to know. And all you get is 1,000 miles afterwards, which really isn't very much. Yes, I will help find and prep the land. Take your blood money, sir. No, you've got your pound of flesh. Darn Tanuki. They're supposed to be very keen on money in Japanese folklore as well, and apparently they have enormous testicles. Fun fact for you. I think up here for the next place, I think like just behind these cherry trees, kind of here, around this, or maybe this side, just behind the fountain. That might be nice. Yeah. How much inventory space do I have? I'm going to be doing a big clear out. I'll go and dump some out shortly. So, oh no, it's not on my tool wheel. There it is. I think I might need to dig up some flowers first, or I'm not going to get any wood from that at all. It's just all going to despawn. Maybe up here. I'm going to scare away that guy's fish. Go. Sorry, Dora. I always forget you're a girl. Yeah, I didn't get much wood back. Those cherries took up all the spaces that the wood would have occupied. Oh, there's some. Oops. And maybe I should have chopped the trees down first. Okay. Just going to clear out some space. exact place I'm going to replant these. Maybe I'll find a pretty hybrid while I'm here, which I missed before. Maybe I should get rid of this tree as well. Although I do like the peach trees. They look like butts. Is this sufficient, or should I remove this one? Maybe, in fact, I should just eat a cherry and take the whole tree, rather than chop it down. Yeah, that looks good. That's a nice space. And I think I might even have enough inventory space for all of these flowers. I do like growing hybrids. I've basically dedicated my entire island to hybrid flowers. I haven't even Googled them or anything, I'm just going by luck. Although I did accidentally see on someone else's YouTube channel the other day that the only way to get blue roses is to have hybrid reds first. Reds which are not bought from a store, but which you cross-pollinated from like a white and a yellow, I think. And coincidentally, the very day after I heard that, I found one of those. So I put it in a special place. I might want that slightly over to the side. Or maybe back one more. Kind of towards the water. Could you move, please? That's very inconvenient for me. Fish aren't biting. Well, I mean, I did think I'd probably scare them off. Yeah. Okay, let's try here. That looks better to me. There's a bit more space in front for flowers. Kind of just looks a bit more even, and there'll be no wasted space behind it. Let me imagine it. It's eaten the bamboo from either side. I've got loads of bamboo and I don't actually use it for anything. It's there just for flavour, so we'll forget that bamboo ever existed. This is the spot. Oh, brilliant, and the mouse despawned as well. Awesome. Okay, so speaking of New Island neighbours and New Island friends, we could go and say hello to the person on the campsite. Just while I remember. We'll take the scenic route. I do like these red Zen bridges. They are the prettiest. Unfortunately, also the most expensive. I do like to see those flowers being pollinated without my agency. It is quite a relaxing experience, very zen. But it does take a while. Oh, I bought a work of art the other day, which I'm pretty sure was stolen. I put it back in my house, however. I should take that to Blathers as well. I'll try and remember. Anything more around here? Any more fossils or anything like that quickly? Oh, I can't be bothered to check. Let's just go to the campsite. Nope. Not quite here. Here we are. Was that a locust? It was. I'll ignore that. Ooh. I think maybe the golden spot can only spawn in one place at the moment, and that's this big kind of area here. I think because everything else, everything else probably has something crowded into that area, and I think maybe it needs like a 9 square or something. I know for rocks to spawn in, they need a 3x3 square air circulator. Brilliant. I get so many of those. Okay. I will need to clear my inventory. Did I bring any roses? No. Let's start this side then. No tulips either. Okay, I'm just going to go here and just plant some random pansies. And I've got a couple of windflowers as well. If I put a red one here, actually, that might cross-pollinate quite nicely. There we are. What's here? Pansies. Don't have any left. It's the problem when you plant this many flowers. You run out of places to put them. I have so many orange windflowers. They're like a weed on my island. Oh, there was a pansy left. Okay. We'll pop that one here. And then we have a lily left to plant. There we go. Inventory clear. Problem solved. Kind of want to fish for that guy. I'm pretty sure he's only going to be a carp or something uninteresting I've already found, but oh, no, not quite. Bullseye in between the eyes there. Don't. I am not as good as I used to be at this. I played the game pretty much 12 hours a day for the first week or two it was out, and very little since then. As expected, it was a carp, but when you see a fish that size, can't walk past it. And very quickly, let's also do the golden hole before I forget. Oh, wonderful. Should I put the whole 99,000 in there? I know you're only really supposed to do 10,000. I think larger amounts do work, but you kind of have to roll the dice. Sometimes you get nothing back, or sometimes you just get 30. I think 10,000 is the highest amount where you're guaranteed to actually get 3 times that back. So I've just been doing 10,000. And I will pop that just here. Okay. Well, let's see who's come to visit. Please be someone cool. Wow. An angry hippo. Don't call me Squirt. Well, actually, he is a little boy. To find a new rival. It flexed so hard they got stuck like that. Well, you're going to love Roald and Frank. They are awesome gym bros. That look in your eye. I think you might have what it takes. Let me know if you need a rival. Is he a hippo? Pretty sure he's a hippo. You do you, hippo friend. You do you. Okay, so are these flowers? Yes, they are sparkly. Means there is the chance of cross-pollination. Oh, hello, Blue Bear. It is. It's very pleasant. She's a starlet. She's like Ariana Grande without the hair. Just looking for the message in a bottle. There's one every day. Oh, and there's Hornsby. Let's say a quick hello. It's cool. Ooh, he likes the cut-offs. He's a never nude too. So I've said hello to I think 4 of my 6 villagers. I do need more villagers. This I believe is Roald's house. Didn't I say hello to him already? Well, it can't hurt to say hello again. Total gym rat, or penguin. I did. I don't think she kayaked all the way here, but yeah, very good friend. Leonos is cool. Frita is not home. And is that Frank's house? Let's say hello to Frank. Oh, he's crafting something. Aren't we all? What are you doing? DIY workbench. I still haven't got the recipe for a workbench, but he said an ironwood one. Is that the outdoors one? Brilliant. What's that music he's listening to? Is he Egyptian? Oh, thanks, dude. Let's try the gratitude emote. Delight, close enough. Okay, let's have a look and see what that recipe was. It can't be the outdoor one because I already have the outdoor one. It's got to be at least an indoor one. Sweet. Is that it? It's not the one I thought it was, but I think I prefer it. Oh, and I need a mini DIY workbench to be able to craft it, and therein lies the rub. We'll work on that later. I've already said hello to the mouse, I think. She was fishing. Maybe I didn't talk to her as such, but I think it still counts if you even kind of click A on them. Oh, and that's in flower. That one's in flower. Maybe I planted that one first. Very pretty. So Julian was a camper He was the first camper, in fact. I didn't know at the time that you had to accept your first camper, and I was going to be discriminating because I thought, well, you know, I kind of accepted all 3 of my first island animals without really worrying how cool they were, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to vet this guy thoroughly, and, you know, if he's not good enough, I'm going to turn him down. And then I saw that face, and I thought, wow, how lucky am I? I think there are people who would probably kill to have Julian as their villager, and I fully understand. What's the latest, dude? Carp. You can take it. Buenissimo. Yeah, he's like half German, half Italian. Maybe some fascist ancestry there, I'm not sure. I don't want to ask. What's its sign? It's a Pisces. Oh, did I just say that? Sorry. I'll cut that out in editing. Brilliant. So I've only found 2 of the fossils. Again, having a pretty nature-fied island. There's one. You really have to search for them sometimes. They are quite hard to spot. Although that one is just visible. Brilliant. Now fill it back in. Good boy. Don't really want to read that mail from Hornsby. It's not going to be important. So just before I go back to talk to Blathers with all of these... Oh, can I place that indoors? I can. But it's in a bag like it's meant to be outdoors. I'm going to try planting that outside. So let's just clear some inventory space, which is half the game for me. An air circulator. I must have had 50 air circulators drop. Hardwood I will also put in storage. Some shoes, they can go in there. And the pilot's cap, because I'm now a never nude for life. And I wanted to get the art out, so I'm guessing it's here. Here it is, jolly painting. Doesn't look too jolly to me. It looks like a still life of some fruit done up to look like Whistler's mother. It's actually quite disturbing. Whatever. Stolen property as well, I'm sure. That fox character looked extremely dodgy. So I think I'll just do a bit more beach combing very quickly before I forget, just while we're here, because I do want that recipe. Who knows, maybe it'll be for a DIY table. Oh, well. I mean, I do have a bed, but thank you. Ooh, she doesn't mind me regifting. You again. I just want to talk. Oh, she likes it. It's me. It's not Nature Day doing it, it's me. It looked like that before. Oh, should I try and catch him? No, I'll let him go. Poor little chap. And again, I'm just going to see if there's another fossil before we go and visit Blathers. I wonder if he's going to know that the painting's stolen. What a great song. I can't help but get down to this. And hey, there we go. Message bottle. Brilliant. Excuse me. The reason all that trash is there is because it generates flies. Although I did find a fly, so now maybe I could tidy it up. I'll just leave it there for now. So I'm not sure what to do with the upper echelons of my island. I'm not sure whether I should dedicate them entirely to nature as they are now, or whether I should possibly expand the village a bit more and kind of put some houses up here. I think I do need a couple more slopes to make it more accessible to the other islanders. I don't know exactly what they're going to do up here. I quite like the idea of having my island quite condensed, my village rather, quite condensed, and just having everything else as nature. I will have to get rid of the flower hybrid arrangements and just put some proper flower beds and maybe hedges. Now I've got the recipe. Maybe a hedge maze even I could create myself. That's an interesting idea. Cricket you can hear there is underground, not worth tracking down. Oh, I always scare those guys off. I've caught one of them though, so that's fine. And is that a... no. Thought I saw a water boatman there. Not sure how much they're worth, whether they're worth very much at all. I would have thought there would be another fossil around here. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes they spawn on the little raised part that the museum's on, which is convenient. If only all four of them would spawn there. Ah, Godzilla! Sorry. Are they all shiny? I planted those white ones after it. No, they're shiny, okay. So a friend of mine stole a load of my hybrid roses. Yeah, can you believe that? Asked me to look out for bell prices for him. I had a particularly high bell price, so I've sent him a text saying, hey, you know, you want to come and sell your turnips? And I could see he didn't get the text and it was getting quite late, so I just texted him again and said, hey, you know, I'll leave my island open, just come and sell your turnips whenever, I'm going to bed. And so he came and quadrupled his money and still stole my hybrid roses, so needless to say he's not a friend anymore, either here or in real life. We're going to forget that fourth fossil and just see what Blathers has to say. Hi Blathers. I found a piece of art. Found, yeah. Fell off the back of a lorry. I always thought those stairs leading upwards would indicated there would be another wing added. I'm pretty sure that's where it's going to be. Yes, I'll donate it. You could try. Okay, so probably the museum is going to be closed for a while, but that's fine. I would like you to assess my fossils, please. Yes, 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 you're all aflutter, we know. Oh, oh well. Never mind. I know some Tanuki who want them. Enjoy the rest of my visit. Yeah, I did. Well, that's pretty much everything. Is there anyone I haven't spoken to today? Spoke to Frita, Rolled, Unicorn, and Hornsby. I wonder if Hornsby and the Unicorn guy, Julian, are related. I always had a theory that unicorns were kind of an urban legend, if you want to call it that, not an urban legend, oral history passed down to us from our early ancestors, and that they were actually describing a woolly rhino. I could be completely wrong, of course, but it's interesting. You will be mine. I want to know how much they sell for. I've only donated one to the museum, because every time I get close enough, either they fly away or I hit the tree when I'm trying to grab him. Go! Yes! Wow. That is a big guy. That's right, just cram him into your pockets. I'm sure that's fine. It's not like they're delicate or anything. So, there would normally be some hybrids around here, and I'm sure there will be tomorrow. Aha, that's where that final fossil was. Marvellous. I'll give that to Blathers tomorrow. Yeah, so it would normally be full of hybrids. It generates quite a lot of hybrids. Tomorrow I'm sure I will have an absolute ton. So really for today I think that's it. I don't really think there's much more for me to do. I've said hello to my neighbours, my plants are watered, I've sold my inventory crap, I've put up a new plot for sale. There's room for one here as well, just next to this one. I could actually get that tree out of my inventory and put it back where, roughly where I found it. Although possibly not. Then you're going here in that case. Perfect. And they can go there. Wonderful. Well, I do think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.